said.
I would still like you to come to New York.
Yes, January.
I would like you to move to New York.
Move?
You could stay with Mitch and me at first, and then you could get your own place. I've already scouted some apartments for you. Really cute places.
What would I do in New York?
You could do whatever you wanted. You could work, you could go back to school.
I don't know, Claire. This is pretty major.
I realize that.
Look, I know you mean well, okay? Well, to be honest, you were right yesterday. It's been a pretty weird couple of years, and I think I just need to take some time and figure things out.
But it would be so much easier for me to get you set up in an apartment in New York.
I don't need an apartment. I'll stay in the house.
We're selling the house.
What?
I was hoping to do the paperwork this week. I know it seems sudden.
No one was here looking at the place. Who are you selling it to?
The university. They wanted it back for years.
I live here.
Come to New York. It would be so much fun.
Believe this?
So it would be so good. You deserve a change. It would be a whole new adventure for you.
Why are you doing this?
I want to help.
By kicking me out of my house?
This is my house too.
Please, you haven't lived here for years.
I know. You were on your own. I really regret that, Katie. And now I want to help.
You want to help now?
Yes.
Dad is dead. He's dead. And now that he's dead, you fly in for the weekend and decide you want to help? You're late. Where have you been? Where were you 5 years ago? You weren't here helping then. I was here. I lived with him alone.
I was working 14-hour days. I paid off the mortgage on this house while I was living in a studio apartment in Brooklyn.
You had a life. You got to finish school.
You couldn't finish school.
How?
I told you a million times anything you wanted.
And what about Dad?
Dad was ill. He should have been in a full-time professional care.
He didn't belong in the nut house.
He might have been better off.
He needed to be here in his own house, around everything that made him happy.
Maybe. Or maybe some real professional care would have done him more good than rattling around in his mausoleum with you looking after him.
What about his remission? 3 years ago, he was healthy for almost a year.
He went right back downhill again.
It might have been worse in a hospital.
Or he might have been better. Did he ever do any work again?
No.
No. You might have been better.
Better? Then what?
You had so much talent.
You think I'm like that?
I think you have some of his talent and some of his tendency toward instability.
Claire, in addition to the cute apartments you scouted for me in New York, have you, by any chance, devoted some of your considerable energy toward finding another type of living facility for your playhouse?
No, absolutely not. This is not what this is about.
Well, let me, Claire.
The resources that I've invested in.
Oh my God.
If you want it. All I'm saying is the doctors and the people in New York are the best.
Jesus!
You wouldn't.
I hate you!